Thank you for joining us for English session program on Radio Television of Burkina Faso from Ouagadougou. On December the 13th, civil society, some family members and others commemorated the 20th anniversary of the assassination of journalist Norbert Zongo. He was investigating on the death of the driver of the former president's junior brother, François Compaoré. Norbert Zongo was assassinated on December the 13th, 1998 at about 50 kilometers from Ouagadougou. His burnt body and those of his three companions were discovered later. The story is by Homer Zambre.
A wreath of flowers on Norbert Zongo's grave. We are in the municipal cemetery of Gonguin, Ouagadougou. Norbert Zongo was assassinated for his occupation in 1998. Journalist, he was never afraid to tell the truth through his pen. He dipped his pen in the ink of truth, and for that he was savagely murdered. Today, it is 20 years now, day for day, that Norbert Zongo and three of his companions were killed in the road of Sapui. 20 years after, no one is punished for this awful crime. 20 years that relatives, friends, and colleagues are waiting for the light to shine.
Après 20 ans de lutte, des sièges, de larmes et de sang, le peuple du pays est encore debout.
After 20 years fight, sweat, tears, and blood, the people of the real country are still up and renew you their commitment to continue fighting for truth and justice for you and for your companions. To Flavien Nebier, this young student killed in the prime of his life while seeking for truth and justice for you and your companions. To the martyrs of the popular uprising and the failed military coup of September 2015 killed during the fight for liberty and democracy. Norbert Zongo, your colleagues who are here are reiterating you their determination to fight restless until justice is done on your case, said Gezuma Sanogo, president of the Journalists Association of Burkina Faso. And talking about justice, the case has started evolving positively in 20 years. The latest evolution is related to the extradition of the junior brother of Blaise Compaoré, François, main person involved in this assassination. The government did the job. It is now up to the French justice to state finally about the extradition of François Compaoré. In our feeling, this is a very good stage victory. And for the following, we have to wait. There is this appeal, and the decree is waiting to be signed by France. This appeal can also be revoked or attacked, but we're hopeful. Since 20 years, justice is awaited, and it will be done, said Rémi Fulgence Janjinou, Minister of Communication. Before the extradition of François Compaoré, the mobilization continues. Journalists, trade union organizations are marching here in peace in the street of Ouagadougou to call for justice on blood crimes perpetrated during the reign of Blaise Compaoré.
The 50th anniversary of the 2IE Institute was celebrated on Friday in Ouagadougou under the sponsorship of the President of the Republic of Chad. During this ceremony, President Idriss Déby Itno was made Dr. Honoris Causa for his contribution in the development of the school. 2IE School was created in 1968 and has trained more than 8,000 African engineers and technicians. Last year, this institute lived a financial and governance crisis. During the ceremony, the managing board of the school and the water minister of Burkina Faso called leaders of the member countries for finding a solution to save that prestigious school. A sponsor president of Chad took the commitment to get personally involved to preserve 2IE Institute. President of Fast Rock, Christian Kabori, says 2IE is an important school that provides human resources to countries, and it's up for member countries who do not pay their fees to do so in order to avoid the institute collapsing. Both presidents also opened the monument of the 50th anniversary of the institute and a building dedicated to President Idriss Déby Itno. Before leaving, President Kabore and Debi wrote an acknowledgement and encouraging message in the guestbook of the school. The Burkina Faso Foreign Affairs is staying in Accra in Ghana. The visit of Alpha Barry to prepare the Joint Cooperation Committee Burkina Faso Ghana to come. He had talks with the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana at the Jubilee House, the Presidential Palace. Both personalities dealt with the friendship and the cooperation reinforcement issue. The new employers president, Apollinaire Compaoré, was officially installed on Friday in Ouagadougou by Prime Minister Paul Kabateba. 35 other members were installed during the ceremony. The new team took the commitment to reorganize the structure to make private sector more efficient. Just after the installation, the new team paid a visit to President of Faso Rochman Christian Kabore to introduce members of the office. Burkina Faso commemorated the 58th anniversary of its independence. The official ceremony took place at Manga, the southern central region of the country. The particularity of the Independence Day was the parade. Militaries, policemen, gendarmes, and civilians paraded behind President of Faso and other personalities. Different sections of the defense and security forces and socio-professional groups paraded to express their pride. President of Faso congratulated organizers of the event, and he called one more time every Burkinabe to bring his contribution for the development of the country. Many of the personalities appreciated the parade. All of them, wherever they are from the opposition or the majority, they believe that the Independence Day is an opportunity for citizens to reaffirm their belonging to the nation and their commitment for the future of the country.
It's all about all Burkinabe. We need to give hands, and we need to know that this country needs everybody. Nobody will come from abroad, nobody will come from elsewhere to develop Burkina Faso. We need to know that if you are independent, you need to count on your own. And that's the message that we got. You've seen also that our military, they have been in difficult situation during this year. But you have seen how proud we were when they were, parading. And that means that everybody is behind them and that the country is united. It's one. You don't have South Burkina, you don't have East Burkina or North or whatever. You only have Burkina Faso. So this is the message that we are getting from this place. And also you have seen the support from our friends and brothers from Ivory Coast coming to say that we are one, we are together, and that we are going to push so that the country will go forward. So I'm very proud of the youth and everybody and the organization and everything that I have seen. I think that Burkina Faso is on the right track. We just need to rally all behind the leaders and push so that this country will do great in the coming years.
Ernest Kisbido is the troop commander. He's the one who conducted the organization and the training of troops and civilians for the parade. Just after the official ceremony, he explained us the condition in which the troop worked for the success of the parade.
For me, the most important is the parade, and I think the parade went very well.
There were militaries, but also civilians. How did you manage to train them in how to parade? What was your secret?
Well, I'm not alone. I'm the troop commander, parade troop commander. So I worked with a committee, a parade committee. So this committee was in charge to train the civilian. For the military, no problem, because we used to do parade. But for the civilian, it's not easy to teach an adult how to march, in a parade. But the committee did a good job. At least in 2 months, they trained them. The primary school student, elementary school student, secondary school student, and even workers, exactly, civil servant, in public administration. They used to train them every morning, during at least 2 months, and it was very hard. But the result, as you said, was very good.
Thank you and congratulations. Thank you very much. In the framework of the commemoration of the Independence Day, the government built several infrastructures in Manga City. The city benefited from a conference room of 500 seats, a new stadium, a town square, housings, and more than 40 kilometers of tar road. The mayor says he's very proud because his city has completely changed, and he expressed his acknowledgement to government for having built all these infrastructures. Thank you for watching. Stay connected to Radio Television of Burkina Faso from Ouagadougou. See you next time and take care.